Hey guys, welcome back to One Shift at a Time. I am, of course, your host, Shane, and we're doing another NHL Power Rankings. We're into week 7 already, and another one. Crazy games last couple nights. This whole week, huge scoring games, back and forth. Last night it was Buffalo that went absolutely crazy, Edmonton as well, but let's get right into it. Number 10, we got the Tampa Bay Lightning. They're 15-9-1. 31 points, 4th in the Atlantic. They had 2 wins and 1 loss this week. The win over Toronto was really impressive, coming back to win that game in overtime. They beat Philly, but they lost to Detroit, yeah. And that was definitely concerning. They do take on Nashville tonight, and Nashville's coming in on a 3-game winning streak, so that's a big one. Number 9, Carolina Hurricanes. They're 14-6-6 for 34 points. They are second in the Metro. They are also, they won 3 games in a row, but then they lost to the Ducks, and you're really not supposed to lose to the Ducks. They do need to bounce back tonight against the New York Islanders. If they don't, those 2 teams are going to switch. I got the Islanders at 11 right now, so they'd switch places. Number 8, we got the Dallas Stars. They're 14-7-5. They got 33 points. They're second in the Central. And these guys did beat the Ducks. Unfortunately, they lost both their other games this week to the Minnesota and to the Leafs. They also had Jason Robertson's streak broken. Still, what an amazing season by him. And they're going to take on the Ottawa Senators next. Number 7, we got the Vegas Golden Knights. They're 19-8-1. They could have been 6th, but that loss to the New York definitely hurt them. They got 39 points. They're 1st in the Pacific. And they're the first team to beat Boston at home this year. It did take them to go into a shootout to do it. But they do take on the Flyers on Friday. More concerning is the loss to the Rangers again. 3 goals and 4 shots sealed it. Yeah, it was, as I said, the Flyers are next. Number 6, we got the Seattle Kraken. They're 15-7-3, 33 points, 2nd in the Pacific. Losing 2 straight to Montreal and Florida definitely hurt them. They dropped down here. It was nice to see Shane Wright get his first goal, and against the Habs, that's pretty awesome. It does sound like he is going to get released so he can play with Team Canada during the World Juniors this year. They do take on the Washington Capitals on Friday, who they did beat just on Tuesday, so they should be able to do it again. Number 5, we got the Pittsburgh Penguins. They're 14-8-4, 32 points, 3rd in the Metro, and winners of 3 straight games. It was good teams too. It was Vegas and St. Louis. So yeah, some good teams. Sidney Crosby, man, he's looking like the Sid the Kid of old. He's definitely not a kid anymore, but he leads the way. He's got 15 goals, 20 assists, 35 points. Man, that's like the old guy, that's for sure. They got the Sabres on Friday. And as I said, they had a huge game last night, the Sabres did. Number 4, we got the Winnipeg Jets. They're 16-7-1, 33 points. They are 1st in the Central. They beat the Ducks. They beat the Panthers this week, but they did lose to the Blue Jackets there. That was David Rittich in net, though. So they do need some more support for Hellebuck. Hellebuck's playing, and they win those games, but it would be nice if they could pick up a couple points when Hellebuck's not in net as well. Number 3, we got the Toronto Maple Leafs. They're 16-5-6, 38 points, 2nd in the Atlantic. This is a team that needs to learn how to win in overtime. They are 0-6 in the extra frame this season. Nylander, though, that's a great story. Streak is hitting 20 so far. They had that big win over the Stars. That was very important, and they're going to take on the Kings tonight, and then they got the Flames Saturday on Hockey Night in Canada. Number 2, again, we got the New Jersey Devils. They're 21-4-1, 43 points. They're 1st in the Metro. They won both games this week over the Blackhawks and the Flyers. So those are both games they needed to win, but they did win. They do have a big test against the Islanders coming up, and they are currently riding an 11-game road winning streak, so that's pretty good. Lots of streaks going on right now. And number 1, it is your Boston Bruins. 23-1, 41 points, 1st in the Atlantic, 5 of 6 weeks at the number 1 spot. Finally lost at home, but it did take, as I said, take a shootout to Vegas. They beat the Avs twice this week. They're 1st in goals in the NHL with 4.0. They are 1st in goals against in the NHL with 2.2. You are going to win a lot of games when you have those number 1 stats in the league. Let me know in the comments below how your top 10 is filling out. Like this thing, subscribe if you're not already, share it around, and as always, we'll see you guys in the next episode.